Two email marketing giants. One crucial question. Which one can truly take your campaigns to the next level? On the left, ActiveCampaign, with deep automations and powerful integrations. And on the right, Flodesk, known for its stunning designs and simplicity. Let's cut through the hype and see how these platforms actually perform. We'll score them in key categories, so you can see point by point which comes out ahead. And the winner might surprise you. Here's what we're looking at. Pricing, automation features, email design, analytics and reporting, integrations, usability, and deliverability. Yeah, we're going to cover it all, so by the end, you'll know exactly which one is for you. Let's kick off with pricing. So ActiveCampaign starts you with a 14-day free trial, which is nice, but their prices scale with the number of contacts you have. That means if your list grows, so does your bill. It can get up there, honestly. Flodesk, on the other hand, is kind of wild. They just go, hey, $38 a month, as many subscribers as you want. No hidden fees. Super transparent. There's no free plan, but if you hate surprise charges and growing pains, Flodesk totally keeps things chill and affordable. So yeah, for pricing, Flodesk takes the cake. Now, on to automation features. This is where ActiveCampaign goes absolutely nuts, in a good way. Seriously, they're kind of the OGs here. You get powerful workflows, all the conditional logic you could dream of, even full-on CRM integration. Downside? It can feel a little overwhelming if you're brand new. Flodesk, though, is much simpler. You drag stuff around, build some visual workflows, and done. But don't expect tons of complex logic or triggers. So if you want power and don't mind a steeper learning curve, ActiveCampaign's the winner here. How about email design? Okay, ActiveCampaign has modern templates and a drag-and-drop builder. It totally works, but looks a little corporate sometimes. Not as much pizzazz as you might want. Enter Flodesk. This is their thing. Everything's gorgeous out of the box. Their templates are honestly so pretty, and their editor is super intuitive. It's made for people who want their emails to pop, especially with images. Only catch? Too many images or fancy design touches can trip up deliverability. But for pure looks, Flodesk is definitely the showstopper. Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. Flodesk was actually started by two women entrepreneurs who wanted to make fancy, beautiful email design accessible for everyone, not just designers or marketers. I love that story. Time to talk analytics and reporting. If you live for data, ActiveCampaign is going to make you smile. You get advanced reporting, A/B testing, even revenue tracking. There's so much info it can actually be a little much at first, but you'll never be guessing what's working. Flodesk? Well, it's very straightforward. You get open click rates and a pretty dashboard, but if you're looking for segment reports or deep dives, you'll have to look elsewhere. So ActiveCampaign is the stats nerd's dream. Integrations. ActiveCampaign goes big here with hundreds of integrations, including their own CRM, Shopify, Zapier, and a bazillion more. Sometimes, though, you gotta be on their higher tiers for the fancy stuff. Flodesk does connect to Shopify, Zapier, Instagram, and a few others, but honestly, the library is a lot smaller. So, if you're planning to connect absolutely everything, ActiveCampaign wins this round hands down. Let's talk usability now. ActiveCampaign's dashboard is clean and pretty modern, but you get in there and suddenly you're like, whoa, so many settings and options. It's powerful, but takes some time to get used to, especially for newbies. Flodesk is the total opposite. Everything's minimalistic and you can figure it out pretty much instantly. The only nitpick? Sometimes you have to click around to find less obvious features. Still, if you want easy, Flodesk totally nails usability. And finally, deliverability. ActiveCampaign has an excellent sender reputation, loads of spam testing options, and if you take the time to do all the manual DNS setup, you're sitting pretty in the inbox. Flodesk? Generally good reputation, but because they lean into those slick, image-heavy emails, every once in a while something gets flagged by spam filters. For serious deliverability cred, ActiveCampaign is still the one to trust. So, quick pulse check. On the radar chart, you can actually see how these two stack up across the board. There are clear spots where each one totally outperforms the other, but it's never a total sweep for either. Just depends what matters most for you. Alright, so here's where I landed. If you need to build advanced automations, want full-on analytics, and you live and breathe integrations, ActiveCampaign is seriously hard to beat. But if you want your emails to look gorgeous, you're a solo creator, or you just don't want to deal with technical stuff, man, Flodesk keeps things simple and pretty, without all the hassle. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.